Okay, so for this one, let's see how we can quickly correct the colors for this one. Let's use the same method we use, hue and saturation. Please just follow up hue and saturation. This hue and saturation only is actually enough for you, except for some very hard or serious color correction. You need to do serious correction. That's when you need to combine other tools, and this one should be able to get you started. Okay, so now I'm gonna select take the hand tool and let's select the cheek because they are red there. I'm going to increase, and we have different colors. How do we know? You can see the skin. So we have blues and green. Okay, so they are different. Sometimes you won't see it, but it's actually there. So this one has a lot of skin color difference. Let's go ahead and now mess around. So we turn it off. I want to correct the red, so I'm just going to bring it backwards to make sure I select just the red part. Now something like this. I think I like it like this. Let's turn it off and on. Yeah, I think this is good for me. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it back the same way, it's just the same procedure. Make it 0, and now take it up to apply the yellow. So sometimes know that it must not pass 30. So if you start getting 30, start getting different. So just leave it around somewhere where it looks natural. 18 should be fine, or you can leave it at 20. Let's leave it at 20, and we can see before and after. So those places are gone, and now we can remove it from where we don't want it, especially the cheek. I like the red in our lips, on our lips I mean. So just grab and remove it from our lips. Where else do I love? Okay, so our makeup, and just remove it from our makeup like that, and her eyes. And let's see, I think there's no makeup on her face. There's no makeup. We can leave the makeup right there. Good. And just just small of the cheek red. Okay, so now let's confirm if we did the color correction properly. So I'm going to grab, should I? Yep. Before that, let me remove that. Let me remove what I just did. X to remove this place. And let's confirm now. Hue and saturation again. Take the N tool, select anywhere, N tool, select anywhere, increase. And if it gives us one color, you can see now it gives us one color. We have green all over, except for the eyelashes where we painted, where we can see makeup. And I can just remove that and click on this, grab the brush tool, and maybe give her the blushing back by hitting X, and like that and like that. So that's too much, so Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Let's decrease the flow to somewhere like 26, and just bring small back and small back. All right, so that's if you want to bring back the blush back. All right, so but I don't want it. I want it to look perfect. So that's that for color correction for this one. I'm going to group these two together. This is just to confirm it's good, and let's group it together. Let's go ahead and see for this one. I'm going to turn this off, drag this out of the group, up, up, up. Let's increase. I'm going to take it and hold down Alt and just increase the size. Let's just leave it like this, please. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and see their color variation. Of course, I actually wanted the face to look like the color on her hands. Yep. Okay, like this. Let's see how we can achieve that. Now, please, sometimes you can actually select those dark parts. The only way to do that is another method. There are techniques for that, okay? And let's just use the normal one. Please. I'm sorry if I can't go deep into details. We're not going to finish the tutorial if I do. I'm going to select the hand tool and pick. Let's pick the hand. Just pick anywhere, increase, and we can see that we have greens. Yeah, we have some color variations, and we have blues, the dark part. Okay, so let's try and select. Let's try and select the dark part, which is the red. We all know everything. Oh, yep. I think we just selected the red. Let's take it forward a little bit. Yep. So this is the red. You can see that the place I want the color to look like are not selected. and the place that are looking like the hand are not selected as well. So the place I want to change are selected. Now let's bring it backwards. We want to introduce some yellows, so take it forward. That's too much looking for. I told you it must not pass 40, so something like 30 should be fine. So 30 or 28, let's leave it at 30. So you can see that it's the same now. How do we know it's the same? Look at before and after, the red gone. Okay, so that's that. And if you want to remove it from the leaves, you can do that. I would like to remove it from the leaves. So make sure the foreground color is black because the mask is white, and you're going to paint on the leaves to make it look natural. So something like that. Let's see some other places. Okay, I think that's good. Now, if at all you didn't get everything, it means you have to combine the selective color. I don't want to talk about that. But the selective color have this. Let me just go there. Have this black, the dark and the neutral, and all this color can affect those places. So let me reset that. If I go to the black, I can add some certain color to the black. I can increase the lightness of the black and decrease the lightness, something like that. And at the same time, I can introduce some other colors to the black. Now, the whole idea is for the selective color is to introduce that color, remove the colors that are there, and introduce some other colors. So, but I'm going to show you. I don't want to go into that's deep. I will talk about that in the color grading. So let's do one more trick. Hue and saturation. Now I want to target this dark part. Just go to select color range, and I'm going to select this dark part. You can see the max selecting that. Hold down shift and select more, and then increase the fuzziness. Let's see, that's what we want. I can as well, select this part and decrease the fuzziness a bit. So we selected the darker part. It's okay. It's going to automatically make the mask. Let me show you. Yeah, hold down Alt and select the mask. It's going to show this place. Hold down Alt, select the mask. It's going to go back. Alright, so let's go to the selective color layer back. Is it selective color? Sorry, the hue and saturation. And now I want this dark part to look like this bright part. So what do we need to mess around with? With the lightness, right? Yes. You just need to bring it up a little bit. So if that doesn't work, we can increase and make this one look yellow, kind of green. And like I said, sometimes it's not going to give you the results you want, because the lightness is supposed to bring everything up. So if that doesn't work, of which is not working for me, it's just bringing it up. And if that doesn't work, this is how you need to do. You just need to create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift Alt E to create a stem visible layer, and then you're going to go to filter, camera raw filter, and under camera raw filter there are tab under the basic tab. Let's go to the basic tab. Yeah, so under the basic tab you see the blacks, of which is seen in the selective color. You can increase the brightness of the blacks, you can decrease the brightness of the black. So, and the shadows as well. So this is seen as shadow. You can take up the shadows. Don't worry about what you are having, just take the shadows up, take this up, the white up. So now you have increased that dark side, and you can just bring up the exposure a little bit like that, and it's okay. Now once you do that, it's going to update the image, and you can invert the mask, create a mask for it. Invert the mask, Ctrl I, select your brush tool, and again start painting. Make sure the flow is somewhere around 6, and paint on the dark part. Brush, I pressed P by mistake. So make sure the foreground color is white, and you can see how that is fixing the rest part of the body. Boom, and there we go. So you can also fix all these parts, make it brighter, and let's make this place brighter, 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 and whereas make a hand brighter. As simple as that, and very, very effective. Okay, there are many other methods. I can cover them, but I can teach them in your masterclass. Alright, so that's just the basic way of doing the normal thing. I'm gonna do the eyelashes. So let's see. Where did we go from? We went from year to year to year. Oh, and correction, sorry. I'm gonna group these two together and went from year to year. So you can see the color correction, and then you can start doing your frequency separation. Alright, so one last image. Do we need that? I believe you already know how to go about doing it. This is a very, very rough one, and you need many ideas and technique to cover up this one. Okay, so that's on color correction. If you want to know more about color correction, please, it's an in-depth one. You need to know more technique like the selective color, the gradient map. In fact, the gradient map is one of the perfect one for this one. Okay, so it's actually the perfect one for this one, gradient map. I'm trying to see run through. I will use the gradient map preferably, and then under the gradient map, I think I should talk about that one a little bit.